Um, and I ain't try to ski past the whole FYI. We weren't trying to just go past the fact that there are people who have suffered, who are suffering from that, from the fire situation. There's been 56 casualties they've counted already, and hundreds of other people have been like injured. So it's a serious situation, and I was struggling with talking about this, but we kind of have to. But this was some real sad news to hear about former model Kim Porter, known to be Diddy's longtime partner, died at age 47. She was found dead in her home. Now, she left.
She was struggling with like pneumonia and flu-like symptoms for the past several weeks.
That's what they were stating, and she had it was said that she had cardiac arrest, but I don't know if anything officially has been let out yet. She leaves 4 kids, 3 by Diddy, but her first son Quincy is really by Al B. Sure, but Quincy always called Diddy his father too, so not to get in that, but it really had me like sad to like see that, because I know it was all over the timeline. Like, where were you at when you caught it?
Well, was that when I caught what?
The Kim Porter, when you found out. Like, where were you?
I thought you talking about when I caught the flu. Like, I ain't sick.
Nah, brother. Pay attention, bro.
I'm sorry. But, no, what was I doing? I think I was driving home. And I heard about it. I was like, dang, that's Christian Combs lost his mom, and Diddy lost she was a mother of 4.
She was riding with Diddy for a minute, like since the early 90s?
Yeah, she was a mother of 4. That was tough. So her prayers out to them and that whole family, and Diddy, Christian, Prince J. I mean, all the twin girls. Yeah,
they're 11.
Yeah, they lost their mom. It's crazy. I couldn't imagine.
And I mean, you never heard her bash Diddy out in public. None of that. Look,
they had it out.
In private, there's no question. I mean, I knew she was a class act when Diddy was on the carpet with her and Cassie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm looking at that photo like, how did this happen? So I don't know. I never met her. And she was doing things for Revolt, too. Like, she was hosting some shows. I saw a couple times. She was on there with Ed Lover a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
So, she always would pop up in, like, little small bit parts in movies and things of that nature. So to the culture, we always knew who Kim Porter was.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just there's nowhere that I can turn on my timeline that I cannot see her, and everyone's, like, giving their special praise and have a small memory of her.
Yes, yeah, and I'll be sure somebody put in a clip on he actually wrote Jodeci's Forever My Lady. And, that song was written for her, about her. And that's when she was pregnant with
Quincy,
yeah. Because the first line of the song is, "So You're Having My Baby." And it means so much to me. He looked at her and wrote that. He was thinking of the first line. He couldn't think of the first line of the song, and he looked at her and said, "So You're Having My Baby."
I didn't know that. Yeah. That's crazy. I never knew
Forever
that.
My Lady. Yes, that was written. The song was about Kim Porter.
And it's weird when you start hearing the stories of these songs that have remained classics to us, that are like in our culture.
The backstories of them.
And the backstory is a real person, and that's who she is. And hearing about her death, they remind me of, not like, I'm not trying to say like legacy-wise, but just throwing you off. It reminded me when we heard about Leah died.
I knew you was about to say that.
Because when Aaliyah died, it was just like, you was like, what? Like, at that time, Nas and Jay was beefing, you know what I'm saying? So you like,
no warning. It was just
and then it's like, and then you had 9/11 came later on, but when she died, it was just like, wait, Aaliyah playing her? That Kim Porter just come out of nowhere, man. It really hit me. I ain't gonna lie, it really like touched me. And I never met the woman. I'm not gonna act like I was thinking about her beforehand, but the situation and seeing those pictures of her and the kids, I can't even imagine, man, like what they're going through. And I'm a grown man. I worry about my mother leaving me at times because it's going to happen, but it scares me. Like, I have bad anxiety even thinking about the fact that my mother is one day is not going to be here. So like you said, them kids being 11 around the time the holiday season, it's not a good thing at all, man. It's not. So Diddy hasn't made an official statement so far, but we all know he's going through it because
his kids are going through
it. And then he got his own personal. So it's like, how do you juggle that as an individual where you have your own personal memories of her, but then you also as a father got to be there for your kids? I mean, you understand that on a certain level?
Of course.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But like you said, God bless everybody and everybody they're going through, and hopefully, as things progress, it'll never get better, but I guess you just learn how to deal with it more as life goes on.